I'll be right back. Hey, Pink Hearts. Pink Hearts, is anybody on there? Pink Hearts. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Let me get Facebook up and going. Oh, Pink Hearts. Where y'all at? Come out the bushes so we can talk about it. Let me know if anybody in the house. Can somebody come out the bushes? Where y'all at? Y'all getting ready for bed, then went to bed? What? Who on here? Who on here? It's saying 00 on here. Well, anyway, what we gonna talk about first? First of all, we thank God because we blessed and we highly favored in the Lord. And I just thank God for you guys. I thank God for another day. And God is good. Where is... And I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you, Pink Hearts. But have y'all seen what's been going on with Miss Holla and her family? And I just wanted to get y'all's opinion on it to see if y'all think this is right. I really do. Hey, I got one person I see that showed up. I'm talking about Mama Holla. And I just want to get Pink Heart's opinion on what's going on. Do y'all think it's right or not? Because what people don't understand is, and that's the reason I came on here, what and people calling her crooks and saying she taking the money and all that. But what people don't understand is it's not easy taking care of an elderly person of that age. I have worked in the convalescent homes, and I mean, she was in a safer place being in her house. Y'all, that's in the bushes. We talking about Miss Holla and what's going on with her grandkids and stuff. And no doubt, they probably thought that they were doing the right thing by just hovering around her in her last days. And the thing, she was happier than she has ever been. And that granddaughter, her husband, and the kids, they gave up their lives and to take care of her. And what people don't realize, if you have never worked with elderly people, it is a job. And they talking about the money that they made and stuff like that. But the thing about it, everybody was in the house. Everybody was entertaining. All of that financial money did not belong to Mama Holla, and it's such a shame that they have to go through this in her passing. Cause I know what it take to take care of elderly person, especially when they in their right mind, like Mama Holla was. And then when I seen on the video today where she issued an apology before she passed away, saying how good of a person Michelle is, and Michelle would never do what I guess she had said something, but she said she didn't know what she was saying. I don't think it was a forced apology, because look at her age. I forget things. I forget what I say. And then Mama, when you get her on camera, she continuously going and going and going. So you don't never know, what she didn't say. But the thing about it is, out of all the family and friends, this family said we gonna give up this time in our lives to take care of my grandmother. And whatever the cost was, she couldn't take it with her to her grave, y'all. I have taken care of elderly people that have spit on me, bit me, slapped me, all kind of stuff. And when they that age, they set in their ways, and you ain't fenced to change them. So you have to adjust to their ways, what they like, their habits. So we need to come up off of Michelle, because they had, yes, her whole family was in the household, but the whole family was contributing, taking care of her. Somebody was behind the camera holding it up. And then the other grandkids and stuff would be doing things, and the camera would be on them. I mean, we got to look at thing like that. It took gas to get over there back and forth. Believe me, the The backstory is, from what I know, the backstory is the son and Michelle took, Mama Holla was a school teacher. The son and the daughter and the granddaughter took her to the hospital. She was diagnosed with cancer. She didn't had nobody else to help take care of her. So the granddaughter quit her job to help. And then the grandson, the other grandson, was already living there. You know how a lot of people say my grandmama raised me. Don't act like he the only one. And then so I guess to save money, don't nobody have no problem when Mexicans do it. They all moved in the same house and got together, and they came up with a plan to be on Facebook and to be on YouTube, and that's how they was gonna make their money and survive. And I think it was 7 or 10 of them allegedly, but all of them played a part in that YouTube and Facebook. And I'm a content creator, and what people don't understand and they don't realize, I don't go live as often as I could, but this takes time and energy, y'all. I'm telling you, it can get so exhausting being a content creator. Sometimes I pick up this phone in the morning time, and when I look it up, it's 2 o'clock. And then and you study in it because you looking for stuff to post and a storyline people be looking for. So it's a lot of time and energy. People not getting these big checks every month for nothing. That's why they be saying, I got to go hard, I got to go hard. And so they just pick anybody to go hard on so they can get them hours in that airtime. That's just like when you watching a TV show. Some people on that TV show get more airtime than the next person. So look at their situation like that. That's a TV show. Mama Holla was the star of the TV show. She got more time than anybody else. Whoever was behind the camera, the cameraman, he get his time. The people on the sideline. Everybody has got to be paid. So just look at her situation, and I hate to put it like this, as a production, because anytime she had over 1 million followers, its TV shows ain't got that. It was a whole production, and she had her crew. So you ain't finna to go on Ellen DeGeneres or the Jennifer show and think that she the only one being paid. That's what I can't understand about people. Nowadays, people watch YouTube. YouTube is the next best thing to TV. And if you gonna be successful, you got a production, you got a crew. It take a lot of time and energy, and especially when you trying to reach a goal and everybody is compensated. Janice behind the camera, I'm sure she didn't want to hold it all the time because they didn't have one of them stands. Somebody, first of all, you ain't just waking up, opening up your eyes, going live. You got to prep and get ready. Let me show you how this thing works. Just like a TV show on TV, they got a makeup artist, a beautician. They got to get prep and get ready before they go out to do whatever scene they doing or whatever sitcom. Even the Cowboys and Indians, they got to prep them people. So they had to prep Mama Holla, get her ready and clean. And she insisted on going live every day. So they get her ready, and it's somebody that's getting her up, changing her, getting her ready and clean to go on camera. They got to get themselves ready and clean to go on camera. They got to clean up the room, just like the people have a set. That's on these talk shows, and Wendy Williams, and they got a set. So that room was Mama Holla's set. The room in the living room. She had two sets. Because people like Ocean, he can find a roach in the next room. That boy should have been a detective. That boy can find things that you never thought he could ever find. I hate to be his enemy, because it can be in the next room and he gonna find it and he is going to put it on the air on you. You better close all your doors and you invite Ocean in. Ocean, you something else, man. You should have been a private detective. But anyway, back to Miss Holler. They prepping her set in each room, making sure her bed clean. See, I know you got to do these things because it was somebody complaining about, well, they could have painted her fingernails. They could have painted her fingernails. Yeah, they could have painted her fingernails, but as many scratches she did and stuff like that, who's to say that she didn't scratch it all? That wasn't important. It was the frappuccinos and the lottery tickets. Then you got somebody that got to fix her food, make sure she eat, and keep her glass full of water. So that and empty the trash. Then you got somebody got to come in and empty the trash, clean up, and you got people visiting hours all day long, in and out, in and out. And in the midst of them visiting, you watching them to make sure they don't walk out with nothing. Just like at the studio. You search when you go in and you search when you come out. Give me some thumbs ups on that. Then you got all these messages coming in that you getting overwhelmed in, and you trying to read them because everybody want their name shouted out, and get mad and sensitive and take it personal if you don't say their name. What's that all about? And I mean, you got people that's playing a bunch of parts. And not only that, this girl has got a husband that she got to take care of too. Because when Mama Holla is gone, her and that husband is still there, baby. Let me go on and put my face on my Facebook on while I'm here. She got a husband. Y'all must have forgot that woman got a husband and kids. Just a minute. Yeah, she got a husband and some kids. So I mean, it's just, and then she put up a GoFundMe. Don't y'all know that, okay, they say the funeral is paid for. Okay, the funeral is paid for. But the thing about it is, if people want to donate, then let them donate. Like one thing Darius did say that made some sense, because the rest of that stuff was a mess. They should have put afterlife expenses, because them people still got to go out and find a job, wait 2 weeks before they start getting paid. Y'all, ain't that bird pretty? And figure out what they going from there. I don't know how far y'all think this little money be going. I mean, it looked like a big lump sum, and it looked like that because nobody ever gave us the opportunity to make what we wanted to make. And the thing of that's another thing. She went live more than one time a day. Do you not know I have to schedule this? Going live, and then sometimes don't even make it. And I told myself that I have to be more consistent. Y'all don't even understand. And then people can just do things for evil reasons and stuff like that, and have you flagged, have you struck your channel strike, so you waiting on Meta to come through and help you out. And when you get violations on certain things, you can't get paid anymore. um they pay a month behind. I mean, the money, it ain't just rolling in just like that, y'all. And then they want their part. So you ain't getting all that money. I'm monetized on Facebook and YouTube. You're not getting all that money. And they owe a lot in taxes, y'all. So I wouldn't have even took the GoFundMe down no matter what nobody said. Like she said, when she was broke, people was not coming at her like this. And now people is counting that money that's coming in. How long y'all think that's gonna last? That money ain't gonna last that girl forever. Within a couple of months, she been and went through that money. I just wish y'all wouldn't go so hard on her, because it ain't like y'all think it is. I just put Facebook on. Let me recap what I'm talking about. Facebook, I'm talking about what they going through with Mama Holla, and how it's just sad that we as a people have to act like this, and over this GoFundMe and what they've been through. Um, they have lost, if you look at it, they have lost so much more than we could ever lose. They lost their mama, they lost Mama Holla. And a lot of us still got our grandparents, and she was so vibrant. So when you lose, so and the thing about it, if the community in the world cried out for her loss, what do you think about somebody that was there with her all the time, every day, 24/7? And Facebook, I was telling them they getting on these grandkids and these kids about this money and stuff, but this was like a full production. You had somebody that was getting up in the morning, getting her washed up, dressed, ready, because you just don't get up looking any kind of way. Cleaning up the room, changing bed sheets if accidents happened at night, because I have worked with elderly people for a long time, getting them toileted, and sometimes you got to wait an hour waiting on them to do that. And it's just you got somebody holding the camera, and I mean it's just sad, but they probably told each person what their position was and their situation was before they quit their jobs. And here we is. Don't want other, we ain't giving and don't want nobody else to give. Want to control somebody else's money. And I think it's sad. That's just like aftercare expensive. I got the kind of insurance that after I have my surgery, they gonna pay me each day until I'm able to go back to work. And with this insurance thing, how much insurance do we think she had at that age? Cause I don't care. You can start off with 100,000 if you got it at 30, 40 years old. But by the time you get 97 years old, that baby didn't depreciate it. It happened to me with my daddy. And I had to spend all that money on flowers and stuff. I had to overdone it. Because this is what they told me he was getting, not knowing it had depreciated. And they come sending me a letter talking about I owe them, what they say, couple of $1,000. And kept calling me. I said, I went outside on my patio and measured my patio. Came back to the phone. I told that lady, I said, my patio, I said, it's 8 feet long. His address is such and such and such, a 2225 Mountain View. He up there at the Mountain View mortuary, cemetery. Y'all go dig him up and bring him back to me. And I'll put him on the patio because I ain't got the money to give. She never did call back, y'all. She never called back. Which one I got this on? Do I got that one? Oh. But like they got to steal, even though it's paid for, they got to steal. I mean, I just can't understand because I had to step back and think about in these talk shows how everybody that they got doing stuff being paid, the cameraman, the makeup artist, the head beautician, the housekeeper, and so everybody played a part in this. So if everybody played a part in this wasn't just Mama Honglo's money. And then they were waiting on her hand and feet. So she had a go-to guy. Somebody was going to get the tickets, bring them back and stuff like that. So We need to step back sometime and look at things and stop being so quick to jump at things. Oh, they did this and they didn't stole them. How you gonna steal something that's in the same house with you? First of all, how you gonna steal something that's in your name? Huh? It was already in Shell's name. She could have got what she wanted when she wanted it. And mama was very aware because she would say, where's the money? Where's the money? Hey, where the money at? Where the money at? And if she was being misused, she'd have definitely let us know. And she issued that apology because she know how she joked and played, and for her to think that we as a people would take it so serious and attack Shell, that thing hurt her. Because we know she just say things. Who at that age, who don't just say things and ain't got no filter? We got to stop, y'all. And she should have left the GoFundMe up there, because after the people knew that it was paid for and they continued to give, evidently they knew too. Tell me why you gonna continue to give when you know it's paid for? Because they was giving it to her. So we have to stop being so judgmental and put ourselves in their shoes. And like I said, if the world and millions of people is grieving like they are, what you think about the family? Oh, and then she had to have somebody to manage them channels. Let me tell you one thing, going back and forth, seeing what your numbers is and your analytics, and I got to bring this up, I got to bring all of that ain't easy. Why y'all think that people got moderators and people checking their pay, so they paying them people too? With over 1 million followers, she had to have moderators because Shell and Janice didn't know how to do all of that. So that's a job for these people too. I ain't got no moderators. And then you got people that have 2,000 followers that have moderators. So what you think about somebody that got over 1 million? And then you want to answer some of the people's questions back. And then not only that, they have a time where they have to sit back and open them gifts and stuff. Them young girls, why they can be out doing what they want to do. They taking the time to open the gifts and giving a shout out to everybody that sent something and stuff. Y'all come on. We got to give them some credit. Now they got, and talking about they got a new house and stuff like that. So maybe that's what they did with their part. The Bible say judge the same way you want to be judged. No, what we need to be doing is praying for some of these ones that's coming at each other on YouTube street like they are, because this is just ridiculous. It is crazy the way they are coming at each other. What was that I wanted to ask y'all about? They bringing up this stuff again with LA and her son. Why is this stuff coming up again? I had did some videotape and taped his interview, and I was like, Lord, should I post this or not? Because he did a full interview, and I mean, oh my God, it's heartbreaking. It is. And I can't imagine a child allegedly through anything like this. And I can't imagine a mother being falsely accused of anything like this. But I'm not one here to judge. I'm not one here to say it happened or it didn't happen. All I do is pray for peace of mind. And God to heal him mentally and comfort him if it happened, and comfort her if she being falsely accused. But I don't know, it just almost seemed like she can't do nothing right in the eyes of people. I just don't know what it is, but I just know it's not for me to judge. And I might post his video because I know everybody couldn't find it. But it's sad. Then you look at the Reed, Pastor Reed, L. Reed, and all of these different things that's coming out. Lord have mercy, what's going on? And the thing about it, y'all, is it's coming out with content creators that we know, that's right up under our nose. And it's almost like a mentality on the YouTube street about who gonna be the next up and coming GOAT. Who gonna be the GOAT? And now they starting to try to bring that stuff over to Facebook and just coming at one another and stuff like that. But I ask you today to look up what GOAT means. Go to the Bible and look up what God is talking about when he talk about the GOAT. Check it out. It's just, we live in a world full of just, well, a world that can do what they want to do. No rules. Nobody to tell them yes or no. Just, it is what it is. Mothers against daughters, daughters against mothers, family against one another. Nobody likes one another. We can't agree on anything. Disrespect, downgrade one another, trying to take one another down. I mean, it's so sad. And for what? For what? I never seen so many women that come against one another in my life. And basically, it's for no reason. It's for no reason. Ain't that a shame? I still got my Santa Claus over there. Because if you are monetized on Facebook, you can make as much money as you want to as long as you go live and want to be on here all day long and give some good content. And everybody got some good content in their life or telling some stories about what happened. I had so many people that came to church with me Sunday from Facebook. Oh my God, the names just kept popping up. I was so happy. YouTube, I'm gonna need y'all to show up. Like Facebook be showing up to church. They be ready to give it to the Lord. Facebook, did y'all enjoy church on Sunday? I'm gonna try to keep giving it to you, baby. I have stars on Facebook. Please show your love and send me stars. Show me some love and send me some stars. I don't ask for much. I don't. I'm going to start doing more of my videos, though, in Reels so I can put them back on my Facebook. Facebook, if you can send me some stars. They're only a penny a piece. Somebody sent, okay, some more. I sent this. Okay, I dropped that link. Yeah, so I can grow my page. So I have a section in there where you go and it show you how many stars you can buy. And while I'm on my live videos, the stars show up. I haven't earned my stars for Facebook yet. I'm going to start putting it on Sunday service to the star. What does say? I hope I got it set up right. Can somebody send me, they 1 cent a piece, like 50 cent worth of stars so I can see if it's working? Oh, you have to do $1 so I can see if it's working. Because I don't know if it's working or not. If I got it activated. Can somebody send me $1 and stars? They only 1 cent a piece so I can see if it's activated. Yeah, so I just and then with Miss Holla, I set a tape up showing her apologizing to the world and telling the world that how Michelle helps her. And this was like, I think, a week before she passed away. And how she don't want anybody to dislike her granddaughter or to hate her granddaughter. So it hurted her hard to know that people were thinking like this. Imagine if she was here now. It says see more. Let me see. Imagine if she was here now. This thing would tear her up. Can somebody send me $1 on Facebook so I can see if my stars are working? They are only 1 cent a piece. I don't know why it's not showing up at the bottom. Let me see. You can choose whether to block. Okay, comments. Yeah. So I posted a video with Mama Hall. I mean, who is Mama Hall? Y'all help me out. With Mama Hollow apologizing to everybody about whatever she said to Shell. I never seen what she said to Shell, but evidently it was something touchy that somebody sent, and I posted a video of Mama Holla apologizing, and this is what she went through before she passed away. God know what you can take and what you can't take. Cause look at this mess right here. We claim to love her so much, but then it's so much mess behind about her since she gone. Mm-mm. Let the people decide what they want to give. It ain't our business what they do with it. They took care of her, and they got to get back up on their feet, and everybody got to get back into the workforce again. And then the people that were gonna go out there to the services now, they can't go because of a few folks acting a fool. People can't even go to show their last respects because of folks out there acting a fool behind something that don't even belong to them. It ain't donated a dime. The very ones that's complaining, I bet you they ain't donated a dime. And this other little content creator that's laughing and going on and cooking and eating a popsicle, Darius, and throwing his back out. He ought to have more respect than that, talking about selling his grandmama's cookbook. And allegedly, those are not even his grandmother's recipes. Allegedly. See, I know what it takes to take care of an elderly person. It ain't easy. I know what it takes to get on this YouTube, prep and get yourself ready for people to give some good content so your numbers can be high. Mm-mm. Y'all ease up. Because she had a full production over there. Everybody was working in their own department. We act like these folks had to have W-2s and stuff like that, but they got to have some now. You know why? Because they got to pay them taxes back. Now, I would let them know this GoFundMe is to pay these taxes. I'd be like, you know what? This GoFundMe is to pay these taxes off of. She might be gone, but y'all still watching. Hello, Wendy, but y'all still watching her video running through them like you do Good Times and rerunning like you doing regular TV. So y'all still watching. So this GoFundMe is to pay these taxes because she ain't got to pay taxes this year. It's next year. So she paying taxes on some money for next year. And like I said, people already know that it's been paid for. So if they decide to keep giving, they giving it to Michelle and the family. They ain't crazy. If people decide to keep their badges, they keeping them aside for them. Y'all stop and miss me with all of that. How many of us that had sons that we sent to live with their grandmother? Now I can say, he got kind of carried away. But she just was that kind of grandma. You can tell the way she presented herself and represented herself. She was that kind of grandma, you can come over there and stay with. And she was a school teacher. So, hey, you had some problems with your child in school. She was the teacher, and you was going over there and gonna get it right with Mama Holla. But like I say, if the world is crying, if social media was crying, and I know folks on social media was crying because I shedded a couple of tears. If they crying, somebody that was with her every day, all day, and played such a big part in her life, what y'all think they doing? Nowadays, y'all mothers, come on, to keep it real and tell the truth. A lot of times we can't even get well my grandkids love their other grandmama and me too. Can't even get your kids to go over to the grandparents' house. I don't like the way she smells. I don't like this because she try to make me that stale candy and cookie. But them grandkids had such a beautiful relationship with Mama Holland, and they enjoyed their grandmama. And she enjoyed them. Y'all see how she tried to make Shell get that girl her coat that night. And like they say, that's much money as she ever had. And she probably did promise her grandson a liquor store. My first husband, my only husband, had to go live with his grandmama because the mama couldn't do nothing with him, and his grandmama became his mama, so he was close to his grandmama. See, but it's the outsiders, you folks, you be letting in there. No, no, not outside. It be them other family members that's working on guilt because they wasn't there. So then they get the call and they see all of this going on. And then so they get the call and other content creators and call themselves giving up the dirt on you. Because they guilty. Hey, Wendy, where you from? They feeling guilty. So to get it up off of them, they create problems for you. Somebody that's been there all the time. That's the way that works. Shell, Janice, y'all don't let them do it. Because one thing the world cannot do is lie and say y'all wasn't there. Because we seen you on camera every time we seen her. And because you get your hair done 1 or 2 times. That used to be a luxury for women. But it became so common. And we got so used to it. Until it's not anymore. You know what I told somebody yesterday? I said, oh, I wish I could just take my hands off and give them to somebody to take to the beauty shop or the nail shop and give them the design I want and let them do it and let them bring my hands back. When it used to be so like extravagant to go and get your nails done. Now it's like it's become a job. So they talking about them getting their nails done, their hair done, and buying a house. Like I said, maybe that's what she did with her part of the money. Because she do supposed to get paid, y'all. You do know that, right? She part of the production. I don't know the mindset the mindset we got is we don't want each other to get ahead. But if we possess the love that God said for us to possess, we wouldn't be going through this right now. No way. It's so much jealousy wrapped up in this whole situation. In this whole thing with Mama Holly, it's about money and jealousy. And the money comes from how much you can make off of these videos. Who numbers rise to the occasion? My mother calling. I've been on here an hour and I'm finna get off of here, but we got another subject that I'm gonna talk about tomorrow night. Pink Hearts, didn't too many join in tonight. I don't know what's going on with the notifications. Ain't going out, but please push like on the way out. Don't forget to push like. Don't forget to push like on the way in and on the way out. And I love you guys, and I'm praying for you. Have a God bless night. I love you guys. Please push like, give me thumbs up on the way in and on the way out. I love you. God bless you. That's my daughter keep calling. And have a God bless night. I thought I had turned this. Hello? Yeah. Mom, wait a minute. Let me get on my YouTube. How do I?